Let's get to the MCG, the first elimination final, Richmond and Carlton. Who will survive?
How's that? Let's zero in.
Clear.
Opening bounce. The loser goes home.
Oh, good bounce.
Rights go at it. Marriage tapped it down. Gibbs tackled immediately. And the ball doesn't release.
Thanks, guys.
Cochin applying the tackle of Morris.
Spoke about Ranch in the pre-match, his desire to come off and help teammates. Classic example there.
So Marriage won it. Gibbs, well done. Warnock, he's got a good hook on that. That could be a goal. What an unlikely first goal scorer. The Giant gets the first.
Yes, Marriage should be kicking himself at the moment, taking the ball out of the ruck contest. No, it was just a second effort. He just lost him a little bit from that. Yeah, it can happen. But Marriage would still be thinking, oh, my opponent's kicked the first goal. Whenever one of the ruckmen kicks the first goal, immediately the ruckman mindset is, okay, he's now going to go forward. I've got to be just...
What a interesting player he is. He's made the most of what he's got, and he's very good. Cruiser back. Vickery. I thought Cruiser had his Vickery.
Man in front took the mark.
Well, he was going to play on there, the umpire, but changed his mind in the last second. He's awarded the free kick to the man in front.
I wonder if in reflection he should have punched it away.
Look at this.
That's it there, okay? That's here.
I mean, it's traditional in football to play the man in front, but I've got a feeling that Cruz had a little bit more purchase on the footy.
Not going for the punch either of the defenders there, eh? So Vickery with a chance. They need this, Richmond, because they've had these shots. 20 goals, 14 from set shots. He should get it. He does. Richmond get their first goal in a final. Well, since 2001. Well, it was a hard call. There's a similar role tucked around here, Carlton. Gibbs to Tui. Tui's had a shaky start, but one thing he can do is kick a footy, and they've got to panic. Betts, well, he should have gone. He's waited and waited. He's caressed it a bit, but that's awful, Eddie. That really is bad play. Foster cuts it off. Why wouldn't you kick to the top of the square or have a shot?
Or even have a shot. It's a cute angle, but it's a very round field. He had plenty of goal face from that angle.
Chaplin just fending off, did it pretty well.
And bloke.
Jackson. Simpson versus Grimes. Well done, both of them. Grimes hasn't played a lot of footy. They like him a lot. Did they get into his back? Well, waits over him. He's gone. Free kick, Carlton. Oh, 50.
Go through.
Not 50, okay.
Gee, Waite did well not to get into his back.
I didn't see him drag it in. They just all then just fell on him.
So Jared Waite swung forward today. That's a great kick. The Blues are in front. He's one of those guys, Waite. I love the idea.
Knows what that means. Just makes the Richmond players get a little bit nervous because of their good start.
Cochin out of the middle, inside 50s, 12-3 Tigers' way. But the Blues making them count. Tuck the veteran, no way through. Gibbs smothered. Walker in trouble, stolen by King. Arches the back, slides to the pocket, pulls it back across. Mark taken by Pettit. Pettit is just about 15 metres out.
The hands in the back and the free kick against.
Should kick it. Pettit puts it through.
The sub will be activated for both teams in the opening term. Edwards has kicked Pettit, free kick. It's been good, Pettit, so Edwards takes the advantage. Cochin clever, played it well, couldn't quite get it in. Picked it up brilliantly, Cochin, uses Grimes, can't quite break the tackle. Oh, Jakey King did it brilliantly, and then spun, and then gets collared. Ball not coming out. Yes, it is now, ball up.
Bruce, you mentioned that sub, Mick Malthouse straight down here just talking to Troy Menzel. The man who's probably going to be subbed onto the ground is now talking to Bryce Gibbs, but just wanting to get in the young fellas here.
Spring Hill Jake. Hurried kick, not 15. Walker out of the congestion. Drives it straight up the middle. Warnock was there. Knocked away by Chaplin. Taken by Simpson. Run down brilliantly by Newman holding the ball. Another chance for the fairy tale.
They need a couple of these. Carlton have been so much, or maybe just because the ball's been in Richmond's forward half, but Carlton, when they do get out of goal,
behind the 50. Chris Newman. Kicks from 55. It's working back as it got the carry, not quite. Still alive, ball down in front of the pack. Walker picked up by Tui. Walker's still a chance. Dragged down. Cochin, wonderful tackle. Crashing into the pack was Cruiser. Now a chance for Tuck. Tries to burrow it out. Curno's in there. Cruiser had his hands on it. Opportunity from Edwards. Gave it across to Jackson to Cochin. Cochin snaps. Oh, that's a beauty. Cochin out of the pocket.
You feel like they really needed that one, don't you? They absolutely dominated the first quarter. Now they'll go in 9 or better in front. That was an important one for the Tigers.
You think of the Carlton have deliberately set up to try and get real heavy numbers into their back half just in this early part of the game, because there's a bit of that rope-a-dope look. They think, well, we're making it difficult for Richmond to score, but gee, it's going to be hard for us to kick a score on the way out.
I think they're trying to absorb, to be honest, and stay with them.
Maybe that was the deliberate plan going in.
And maybe it's the amigos.
Henderson having a fine season, re-signed with the Blues. Just gives it away. Chaplin, great acquisition. Goes to the pocket and Hooley bearing down his Betts, who played it pretty well. Hooley tackled by Betts. The ball not coming out. This will be a tough call if he knocks him off the Tiger player, and he has. I don't think so.
I hope we don't continue with that interpretation of holding the ball. I mean, the guy's got to have prior opportunity. He didn't
Maybe they don't get the win, so they're going to try it.
Good news. Betts inside the 50. Kick is on the way. He's judged it to a nicety. Centimetre perfect.
We're waiting for that, Den, for a while.
Well, let's say.
So Jared swinging the arm a bit there. Warnock. Jackson having a career best season. Jack Revolt petted. Slips it out cleverly. Martin looks up. Good kick to Vickery. Got it. Well played. Just protected his space, Vickery. He's a giant. I mean, Henderson's no small guy, but he's kicked 9 goals in his last 3 matches coming into today, Vickery. So he's been really ticking it over. Dennison mentioned he kicked 26 for the season after his first. So this for a second goal for Vickery. Looks good. So he's been important, hasn't he? Really important early. And it does beg the question about your cousin, Jack Revolt. I mean, just the big change in the focus. I mean, he's playing
Got a
almost...
fist on it. Robinson passes a fitness test. It falls to Bell at close quarters. Crashed it at Hooley. Revolt over the top, lost it. Loving this situation. Running from half back. Pettit's got it. Squares the ball. Getting some space on the outer side is Newman. Scotland stayed off him.
50 metres.
50 metres off the ball.
High contact, 50 metres.
Taps down. Well, that's huge. This is Newman's 3rd deliberate shot at goal.
He's allowed to run. KG's on 70. It doesn't matter. He's allowed to run forward with the play. I'm not allowed to stop and hold my ground. No,
He held his ground, Simpson. It wasn't exactly he ran at him.
Time back on.
I'd like to get one of those every time it happens.
Yeah. Chris has. Kicks from 49. And finally, he's found range. Number 1. Well, look at that.
Morris, hands and knees. Robinson back out there. Marriage. Tucker's on the ground because of Conker. Murphy shoveling forward. Grimes. Scotland hard at him. Grigg on the left. Kicks to centre wing. Edwards has been terrific.
Holding his arm.
He's been a problem, Edwards.
He's your own player. Come around to me. 50 metres. Holding off the ball against Walker. 50 metres.
Holding
No,
off the ball.
50 metres against you.
So there you go again. You heard the umpire. 50 metres against Walker holding off the ball. So Simpson and Walker, the two half-backs, provided so much. Let's have a look. Middle of the screen. There we go. Well. Gee, just held his jumper for a moment. Well, this is undisciplined by Carlton anyway, one way or the other. So Edwards has missed a couple of shots, but not this time. And they're out to a 3-goal lead here off the back of two 50-metre penalties. There it is.
The problem is they're out in the open spaces, aren't they? And the umpires spot them. Meanwhile, Vickery, Deledio, and the tails are up for the Tigers. Goes inside the forward 50. Well played by Newman. Wins a 50-50 ball, wheels around, looks back towards the middle. Got the clearance too. Tuck can go to the square. Went the wrong way, but he's going to get a free kick. Tuck's going to get a free kick. Edwards was on in the square. Tuck gave it towards the pocket. Steve Kernahan can feel it slipping away, and so too Michael Malthouse. Regardless of the result.
It was against Andrew Walker for holding.
It'll be an interesting press conference. No mood for flattery at the moment though, so I'll stop. Here's Tuck. 30 metres out, kick is on the way, and he puts it through. He managed to go on this ground for the West Coast Eagles. Round 1 of 05 against the Tigers. And I remember we did 2 goals in the opening term. He was on fire that day early as well. Can he be thwarted? Hand pass came across from Yaron to Walker. And now it's Henderson.
And he had to go backwards because there's no one forward to kick it to. And now Henderson, that's a good kick to the pocket. And well done by Waite, having a victory there on Rance.
Bruce, you called it perfect.
I think of doing something.
There's only that 10 inside 50, so they're just not getting in their goal scoring area. They've got to make every opportunity when they get there.
Let's see if he can do that, and he's kicked a goal. So Betts and Waite have kicked big goals against the flow. He's got 2. Well, he's their chance, I reckon, up forward.
Momentarily. He flirted with the idea of going to Bigger Barn. Here's Cochin. Runs wide of the mark, down towards Martin. Martin out muscles his opponent. Finds it on the numbers. They stayed off him. Lines up and kicks a goal. Too easy.
You were mentioning it a bit similar to Rashudo and Swan, able to go forward.
Yeah, well, he's just got the size about him, doesn't he? He's strong overhead.
And here's Martin's reaction. So after the goal, well,
his ability to shake his man off in that contest and then finish was first class.
So Richmond well on top. Gibbs, Judd gets it forward. Murphy just overran it. Burl overruns it. Grimes and Murphy. It eludes Armfield. Jackson, good hands. Great hands. Newman, he's been terrific. Ellis was wonderful. Tuck, they barge it forward. Armfield's back turn. Tui arches the back. A little kick by Newman. Important. Was it a Martin who didn't go 15, obviously. Jamison held up, brought up. That just was great Tiger footy.
Dennis.
Oh, sorry.
He hobbled off. He looks okay. He's just walking it out. Could be a corky. I'll keep a close eye on it, but fingers crossed he's all good for the Tigers.
Martin sitting behind him, but it was Newman who we were interested in. Rance does well. Bell, ditto. Hand pass comes across now, and the kick goes in from Curnow. Long ball towards full forward. Dygan involved, but nothing much happening on the forward line just for the present. Again, kamikaze efforts by the Tigers. Doing well, Cochin got boot to ball. In trouble, Murphy rolls out the back. Bell spins out of one would-be tackle. Goes down, though. Deledio got him. Murphy creates his own space. Pulls it back towards full forward. Ellis spoilt by his teammate Chaplin. As a result, Hooley's got a problem. He accepted the tackle, and the umpire will ball it up.
Just slightly nervy there, the Tigers, weren't they, with that one coming in? So Carlton pressing here, but they're 4 goals behind. Morris was touched. Armfield, can he get something on it? Tui, good smother from Revolt. Back to Jamison, did well, Jamison. Handball, Burl, getting busy, Burl. Held up in the tackle by Deledio. Well played by Yaron. Robinson, goal! Well done, the Blues. There's a bit of fight in them right now. That's good. I mean, they had to get their hands dirty, didn't they? Right? I just feel like Carlton have lifted here. So Scotland with a bit of an up and under.
Some tall timber at the fall. Short man comes away with it though. King, Pettit, Hooley. King again through the centre square, jabs it forward. Revolt's got it now alongside the centre circles. McGuinness inside the space. It's another 50. Oh, McGuinness just wasn't tuned in there.
You have to run out of the area. If you get caught in the area, you've got to get out of the area. And he just sort of ran adjacent. We'll see it from behind. I mean, he put his arm up. That was his problem. If he hadn't put his arm up, he would have just drifted out of the area. The umpire's key is if a player puts his arm up as if he's stopping the player going sideways, they are likely to penalise them for encroaching in that protected area.
And we were told they practice that at training players, putting the hand up.
Yeah.
That'll be an interesting exercise to watch. Get out of training and watch him do that. There goes the kick from Revolt. He puts it through. Said that before. So this margin, right on the edge, the 26. So Cruiser, left half back, goes up towards the wing. Again, butchered it. Chaplin missed it. Rance under pressure around the corner. Chopped off by Gibbs, centering kick. Bell's got it now. Sweeps it inside. Curnow on the attack. Running off Cochin. Good policy. Kicks it down towards the pocket. Betts. Armfield is on for a longer one. Goes short to Dygan. Well, Dygan is a good man. See what he can do. Kick is on the way. Well done. Puts it through. So they drag it back again.
Unlikely goal scorers Dygan and Warnock today. First goals for the season for both. I mean, admittedly, Dygan played very little footage. It's his fourth game. Getting over the top, Warnock. Bell breaking the tackle. Doesn't get a great kick away. Waite versus Rance. Rance almost. Waite. How does the umpire call it? He calls it all square. Waite's filthy on it. He's still arguing. Ball coming back. Edwards chasing hard. Waite puts another tackle on. Jackson a good one again. Revolt there. And free kick to Carlton high. I think no, Richmond. Sorry, it was the Tigers who were first in. Well, is this holding the ball?
He tried to kick.
Yep. Every day of the week.
Opportunity, tried to kick.
It's 31 minutes on the time clock, so we'll just play a bit defensively for this last minute or so.
So Jackson down the line. Tuck came on early. Garlett, Murphy running, trying to create. Curnow, it was a hot footy. He takes them on. He's a bit lucky. Bell doesn't look Bell. He's very lucky. That's poor play. No peripheral vision. Now they might be in. Pettit to Tuck. Tuck to full forward. Great looking kick. He's got it. The skipper's got it.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
It's the difference between, I reckon, the average midfielder and the absolute top notcher who can go forward and one-on-one win the ball in the forward 50, and Cochin, we know, can do that. We spoke about it pre-game. Hasn't done much this year. They haven't used him in that role, but he can do it so well.
Can you imagine what the crowd are going to do in a moment if he kicks this goal on half-time? And look at the players as well.
Possessions for Chris Newman. Leads all Tigers. Murphy the most on the ground to half-time. Tossed in, Warnock's in front. Double-handed down. Scotland does well as Murphy. Well, stopped in his tracks. Ellis hammers it across to Marriage. Ineffectual tackling right there. Deledio feeds it forward. Pettit goes down towards half forward. Vickery, Ellis, runner alongside. Edwards can break a line to Vickery. Vickery goes long. It's going to land and bounce. How? Well, there's some holding. There's going to be a free kick to Aaron Edwards. It's actually flying for that ball. It's a question of who'd win the foot race, and you would have thought that would have suited Walker. Edwards kicks the goal. That's the goal we were talking about. He's got 2. Around. This is everything. Does it stay in? Yes, it does. Out against the line, Gloston. Kicks it outside the 50, but trouble here. Yaron, 55 metres out, takes something off the kick. Gloston comes again. Martin, 2 youngsters combining. In trouble, Shane Edwards went to ground. Martin emerges with a full-chested, bullocks his way out of the pack, and now they're away. Alistair Hawley runs through midfield. They're going back in slow motion. He kicks it down towards full forward. Tracking it back is Henderson. Oh, that was well played by Scotland to Walker.
Bruce, and it wasn't just the kick, it was just the intention. He went back behind the mark and just the short chip over the mark. You need to play on. Take the first option, take the game on, generate that uncontested possession.
Gee, that was funny. Tuckenbury went for the same hit out and hit it straight to Gibbs, who got it to Murphy, to full forward. Wait, free kick up the front, definitely, against Cochin. That might get a handful of goals today. So he's got 3 and Carlton are hanging around. They're fair way back though.
3 or 4 bounces, make a calculated decision and kick it to your forward's advantage. If they can get more of that, they'll impact the scoreboard.
No coincidence, Judd has lifted. There he is again, out of the middle. He's up to 15 now, on one leg, kicks inside the forward 50. Grimes, Digan, into the path of Garlett. Garlett lines up, and he's kicked another one. They go back to back. It started in the middle. So the Tigers would like a steadying goal. 19 points. It's 26 at half-time. So the Carlton are finding the footy. Judd's finding his appetite in front of the pack there. Vickery, Curnow, Gibbs dancing through. Kicks it beyond the wing on the bounce. McGuinness, not a Garlett. Look who's cruising wide. Judd was thumped away though by Edwards. Diving in there and doing well in a tight situation was Tuck. No way through for Cochin. Well done by Gibbs. Stripped him of the ball. Judd knew where to stand. He kicks it inside the forward 50. Digan! Digan, the forgotten man, tumbling, falling, has taken the mark. 25 metres out.
He might be on 1.5 legs, but he has found.
Remember that final Lands Stadium. Kick is on the way. And I tell you what, there's a revival. A revival meeting at the MCG.
Well, suddenly Digan's worth his place. I mean, he
Contested possessions. They've got to keep it going, keep this momentum.
So Cochin forward. Henderson normally a good user. Gives Scotland a chance. Good bounce. Scotland going to go long and hard to half forward. Wait! Yes! Not quite. He had a bit of it, didn't he? Boundary throw in. Carlton is suddenly alive.
They're getting the ball out in space now, Bruce. It's taken a half a footy, but they're finally getting some quality possessions and able to make good decisions.
I'd like to get hold of the ball a bit more. Simpson now. He's kicked it wide. Asks a bit of Judd. This will stretch him. He's done well, Judd, but so's the man on him. He's taken him on. Good contest. Getting involved was Yaron. Grimes and Yaron. Now Walker looks up. Cut off by McGuinness. I think it was for Cruiser. McGuinness. Now Bell's been a little slow with ball in hand. It's a long kick. Betts is lurking. Mark taken by Waite. He's becoming central to Carlton's comeback. And then Waite long to Gibbs. Oh, not yes. Mark, advantage, goal. Scotland, they're coming all right. It's official. They're back in it. Well, Waite's old man played a bit against Richmond, didn't he, old Vinny?
This has got so much look at that game we spoke about in round 20.
The mental aspect's really starting to creep into this game now. Carlton, you couldn't see at half-time where they were going to get their goals from, but They're on a roll now. They're feeling pretty good about themselves. Some doubt creeping into the young Richmond players in their first final.
7 points the difference. Murphy taken down by Vickery. Curnow brilliant. One-way traffic now. Simpson feeds it forward. Armfield finds himself in space. Sends it long down towards full forward. Betts! Oh, Betts will get a free kick. He'll get a free kick against Morris. Oh, they're coming apart at the moment, the Tigers. And that was the stat that leapt up the page, actually. If you look back at both those previous games, it was the midfielders who got the goals. They've got a dangerous forward or two this afternoon. And that could make an even bigger difference. Betts runs around and he's put it through. Unbelievable at the MCG. He's got two.
They've kicked 5 goals in under the last 9 minutes.
And it's all started at the centre square here. They've just continually won the centre bounces. 5-1 this quarter.
There, collected breath. In front, Marriage. He battles there with Warnock, who reaches over the top. Slapped away by Deledio. Under the pump was Edwards, coming through the veteran. Newman feeds it down towards half forward. King. Now Martin with a chance to make the play. Held up Cochin, but gets it back. Runs inside the 50, stumbles, goes to Cochin. Cochin wrong foots Henderson, and the short one to Ellis. Directly in front, 40 metres out. Will if they ever...
And Martin, when they were together, they just looked like they were going to be able to work their way through.
This boy kicks it a mile. Low trajectory stuff, but it's good enough. Well done, well worked. The build-up was good. Either one. Well, Cochin, nothing much to kick to. Has a bounce, takes his time, but not a good kick. Henderson goes back. Ball bounced away from him. Gloston busy giving a contest. Well done, young fella. Robinson under pressure. Gloston again. How many efforts has he got? Oh, terrific! He gives it across to Tuck. Tuck lines up, but he's off target. Nick Gloston. That was inspirational stuff, son. This is Walker out of defence. Jackson taped up and back in the action. Gave a contest. Simpson looks down towards half forward. Nothing much on. Forced to go to Betts. He stifled the half volley. Waits the kick beautifully and finds Yaron right on the 50. Carlton, the term has belonged to them, but they still trail by 9 points. Play on's the call. Yaron leisurely to Murphy, who looks inside and finds Dygan. He's kicked 2 goals. His mind must be racing. Suddenly he's a goal kicker. Spring in his step. Enters the 50. Kick is on the way. It's a beautiful kick. Beautifully timed. Carlton with Dygan's third. Creep to within 3 points.
So he equals his career high, Dygan. He kicked 3 against
Not a bit. He turned on the line, head down. Hard way to get a free kick, but Curnow, left half back, beyond the wing. Oh, well done, Robinson. Brilliant. Yaron's away, one bounce, run down from behind, terrific. It was Gloston. Ball went inside the forward 50. Garlett onto the loose ball. And he's hit the post. Oh, wow.
Who's been subbed off? Good call by you, Lee. They've left the 2 big ruckmen out there to continue their centre square dominance.
And Robinson, the third man.
Well, you can't do that.
And he's...
That's a non-ruckman not knowing the rules. You can't knock the ball on the full from a ruck contest through the goals. That's Robinson. He does. Yeah. I mean, the ruckman doesn't happen often, so ruckman half the time don't know, but Robinson had no idea.
So Marriage gets the goal and Richmond gets some breathing space.
This Robinson jumps in the ruck, but if you hit it out over the goal line on the full, it's a deliberate rush behind and a free kick against.
Clubs talk about the 1%ers. The players should know that.
Yeah.
They should know that. Simple. Gibbs should be told that as the ball goes down towards half forward. Could cost them the game. Loose ball at the back. Murphy pushed in the back. Surely will get the free kick. Mac Murphy, 52 metres out. That's right. He's held out the skipper. Lays it off to Gibbs, who can kick it a long way. This one, though, the angled approach. And Betts! Not much to stretch.
In the air.
Huge kick again. Plenty of them in the second half. Eddie Betts runs in. Kick is on the way. Straight over the goal umpire's hat. He's got 3.
Got time, Walker. Now can he deliver? Wait. Good mark. Carlton on top just at the minute. Wait. Turning his man. Then down the line. Bell doesn't take the mark. Betts will be dangerous. He'll be really dangerous here. He'll put them further. No, he won't. It just didn't have enough. And Hooley got back and saved the day.
That's it.
He's played pretty well. He's made a couple of big blues, but he's been okay. So the Tigers defending hard. Garlick, Judd, had a magnificent second half. Kicks to centre half forward. Henderson couldn't quite, well done. Grimes, brilliant Dygan, back to Tui. That one may have been touched going forward. No, Robinson, courageous. Well, 3 minutes ago, he made a monumental error. And here he is with all the heart that he's got to throw himself in front of the pack and take a really gutsy contested mark. He does it his way, Robinson.
Yeah, he doesn't always make the best decisions, but he's unbelievably brave and just a fantastic competitor.
He's kicked one. We thought he was almost done and dusted, didn't we, at the start of that first quarter when he went off with the hammy. This to give Carlton the lead. They're in front, the Blue Boys. Well, where were they going to get their goals from? That's what we said at half-time. Well, they've got them from Dygan and Robinson and Betts and Waite and Garlick and Scotland. And it's off the back of Judd and Gibbs.
Control back into this game.
30th birthday today, Nick, for Juddy, so turns 30 today. Good kick by Martin. Simpson attacking, but well done. Ganged up on him. Jackson, toe pokes forward. Walker and Vickery. Good tackle. Throw. Advantage play. And Carlton are going to get it away. Jamison to Murphy. Well, a couple of things there. Murphy almost fell over, and then he goes down the line to Yaron. This could work out very well. Yaron down the line. Dygan, they're in here.
Simpson on his natural left foot has the bounce, settles, drives it inside the forward 50, going across. Morris did well, peeled off his man. Strong tackle though, Waite turned around and tackled him in the one motion. Morris with the ball behind Waite, and the umpire will call it up. Well, Morris was brave, he left his man, didn't take it cleanly, and the tackle was wonderful from Waite. Warnock with the body, heavy use. Hooks it down behind, Tuck intercepted it though. Waite comes again. Waite, look away, hand pass to Judd. This would be fitting. This would be fitting. The man who brought them back puts the icing on the cake. It's not done yet, but it's looking terrific.
Gee, look at Vickery getting right into Walker's face.
That was a big call to play the advantage when I'm not sure where they would have been. It's so noisy here. Players won't hear the whistle.
What about Judd? I mean,
fantastic.
He won a Norm Smith medal in a losing West Coast team. 30 today he turned. I mean, he's ageless. This has been one of the great performances. This is sort of the legendary, iconic stuff that great players do.
Might not have known it was a free kick, but anyway, it's all come and gone.
Hungry throw in. Cruiser affected that one. Lost it in trouble. Got boot to ball taken by Jackson hurriedly. Got towards half forward. Working in front is Henderson. Ball runs free. Marriage, it's now or never for the Tigers. Marriage pulls it back. How will it bounce? Didn't need to. Just cleared the line. And look at him go. Like a Cossack warrior. He's celebrating. Bigger barn.
Quicker than Henderson on the surge.
Did you say he was looking tired before, Dennis?
He just backed himself. That's what they've got to do, Richmond. They've got to back themselves, not tighten up. At least they've got no lead to defend. So that's one advantage in a way. You've got to have an attacking mindset.
That's a sensational goal. He's kicked 2 in the last
The
quarter.
emotion.
1 from a free kick. He is a warrior. It was a great call, Dennis.
They trailed by 31 early in the third term. Cruiser brilliant down to Robinson. Kick inside the forward 50. And it lobs on the chest of White.
Stay clear, guys.
150. There's been a few of those this afternoon. Resulted in goals. But White, if he's good enough, can still kick it. Kick is on the way and it's beautiful. It's sweet. Oh, he's got 4. Remarkable transformation. Well done, Blues.
He's got 1 in every.
Yeah, no, the ball just fell into his arms then, but at least he was good enough to keep. But the ruck work at the moment, Cruiser, I reckon, and Warnock, both their aerial stuff, particularly when Vic was in the ruck. And it was a hit out from Cruiser that got the ball initially to Robinson. So really that is one area of the game. Marriage might happen.
You're just holding it in yourself. Hold there.
So Delidio with a long bomb.
Searching kick. Jack's down there, in from the side. Henderson back into the side to Scotland. Nobody applying pressure, so Scotland's away. Kicking towards half forward. Warnock in front. Chaplin punches away, close to the boundary. Delidio at close quarters. A little 1-2 with Rance. Goes back to Rance, surrounded in trouble. Duigan grasping, couldn't get him. Rance over the top, taken by Boston. Now it's Sprigg in full stride. Down towards half forward. Vickery works in front. Knocks it down. First to arrive is Revolt. Missed the football. Gathered by Jackson. Jackson goes towards the pocket. Trying to get the angle down there was Edwards. Loose ball. The youngster Menzel. He's in trouble. Reaching in was Marriage. Pulling to the ground was Edwards. And the ball goes out of bounds and we'll have a throw in.
Really important here that Richmond, they know they've got to score, they're 10 points down, but you can't just blaze away and blast the ball inside 50. You've still got to make measured decisions.
Marriage and Cruiser. Cruiser won it. Gibbs. I think he said it's the best game he's ever played as a Blue. Bouncing ball. Garlick might be in here now. Can he cut the angle? Hurley. Kick by Garlick. Duigan. Yes! And running backs.
Pretty comfortably, Carlton, particularly as the game has got towards its conclusion.
Well, the guy that might have been captain at the club, we're told, has never kicked 4 goals in a match until now.
What a great story.
He wasn't playing when we got here. He wasn't playing when they went off the ground after the warm-up.
No.
I mean, what an afternoon he's had. I mean, this is a remarkable story.
Yes, he wasn't sent out there to be a goal kicker. Remember, he was sent out to make sure that Delidio couldn't be a running, attacking halfback, but he's just been in the right place, found his way into there, kicked accurately.
Carlton by 16 points. There's still time enough, but they're cutting it fine, the Tigers.
There are some blokes you play with and some blokes that you coach, Lee, that you just know what sort of effort they're going to do.
Marriage plays it to his own advantage, tries to soccer it. Cruiser gets him off the line of the footy. Curnow got a man in the air. Robinson spins out of trouble, kicks it down towards half forward. Battling down there. Grimes got a fist on it, knocked it down, arriving quickly Bell. Grimes comes again, feeds it forward. Now they're away. Jackson, time of the essence. Jackson run down from behind, holding it. Advantage is taken. Robinson misses the mark. Getting back is Pettit. Pettit forward at half-back. Lowers the eyes. Hooley's got it. Back to Pettit. Cruises down towards half-forward. On the lead is King. King will turn around as they flood inside the forward 50. The Tigers probably have the numbers. King goes long down towards full forward. It's a massive kick. Oh, well done, Cruiser.
Mitch Robinson be breathing a sigh of relief there.
15 points the difference. How about this? Promoted from 9th in the finals. History making in its way. As I said before, the irony of Richmond, if they're to be beaten by a team placed 9th. They've owned that position in recent times. That's a throw, surely. Armfield allowed to go. Falling to the ground, Scotland to Simpson. High ball towards the wing, Eddie Betts. And watch him closely. Well, good enough. Morris got him on the ground. That's the safest place.
They'd lap that up, those two, wouldn't they?
Yep.
Rather that than a feed, I reckon. Gibbs couldn't quite get it out. Deledio. They need something remarkable, the Tigers, to half forward. Edwards, he's been good. He made one blue in this last quarter, perhaps not playing on. Martin, quiet second half, fantastic early. Grigg on the right side for a left foot. Everything's got to work for them now. They can't afford a turnover here to fall forward. Henderson, what a mark! That was Nick Revolt-like and Jonathan Brown.
Steady.
Well, it was going in the wrong direction. It took a lot of guts.
Another long hot
Bounce.
Well, tight finals, when there's a lot on the line, they bring out extraordinary things in people, and that was just a great effort from Henderson. We've seen a lot of great...
Richardson, well, it's been a long-suffering wait for the finals. 95,000 people. And unless something remarkable happens here, they're going to go under. Robinson belting it away. Rance, his duel with Waite's been pivotal. Stopping and propping. Betts gets him, and taking him was Garland. And you can put down the glasses. It's an amigo. It's an amigo that'll finish it off. Kick it, Jeffrey. He does. Carlton are on their way to Sydney. Yes, it's the Blues. And Mickey Malthouse is going to create a bit of coaching history here today. No man's won as many finals as Mick ever. He's gone past Jock McHale today. And Carlton have gone past Collingwood. They'll finish above them this year.
Why is that important?
It is if you're a Carlton supporter, Dennis. Anything Carlton can do better than Collingwood, they're very happy.
And there's another sting to the tail because of the coach as well.
Oh, terrific. What a performance by Carlton. It's gone. He's gone.
A 12-goal second half. Fantastic.
Well, it's all been on the back of this guy. 30th birthday today. Listen to the roar from him. He might have his own statue, Lee, alongside yours one day. He's one of the all-time greats.
Carlton know they've been told that there's only inside a minute, so all it is just hold on to it. You don't need to do anything. Don't give the ball back if you can help it.
Well, he might have dropped it mental. And rolling and a behind. So an anticlimax. Yes!
What a win.
From nowhere.